Right. The following.
Yes, after recording. After the recording.
So, like I was saying, the following are some of the terms. Yes, the following are some of the terms related to the above topic.
Hello, sir. Good morning, sir. Please, can you come again?
I said the following are some of the terms related to the above topic. And you can see it on the board. The above word topic. Full stop. Already? Number one. Variables. 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 These are set of numbers. These are set of numbers arranged in ascending. Set of numbers arranged in ascending or descending order. Or descending order. Descending what? Order of magnitude. You know that magnitude is size. That means you can arrange it from 1, 2, 3, 4 like that, or it goes from 10, 9, and it's going back. So that's variable. Number two, frequency. Frequency. Because you can't talk about statistics without frequency and variable. Frequency. Color. These are not, okay, these are not arranged. Okay, they are not arranged. Anyone you like it. They are not arranged in any known. They are not arranged in any known order. In any known order of magnitude. They are not arranged in any known order of magnitude. In a simple language, variable has an order. It can be ascending, it can be what? For frequency. Anyhow, they can write 1, they can write 10, they can write 2, they can write 1. So, in any order, they like. But it does not go within ascending or what? Descending. And anytime we're talking about mode or median or what have you, our value is always on variable, not on frequency. Is that okay? Number three, mode. M-O-D-E, mode. These are the players in this subtopic, mode. Column. It is the variable. You can see I didn't say it is the frequency. I hope you are getting me. I said it is the variable. That means it can never be frequent. Take note. It is the variable that has, it is the variable that has the highest frequency. The highest frequency. The highest frequency in a given set of numbers. The highest frequency in a given set of numbers. Highest frequency in a given set of what? Numbers. Full stop. Also defined as the variable that occurs the most. The variable that occurs the most. That means it's found everywhere. It's common everywhere. So that's why it's most. The next number is mean. Mean. Before we talk more about it, we have different types of mean. But the one I'm defining now is called arithmetic what? Mean. Arithmetic mean. I follow it. That's how I define it. But we'll come to a point where we'll define different types of mean. We'll have arithmetic mean. We'll have geometric mean. we have quadratic mean, and so on. That would be a different topic entirely. But for this purpose, we are dealing with arithmetic mean, full stop. It is the average. It is the average. It is the average of a given set of numbers. The average of a given set of numbers. We all know what is average. I want to add everything together, divide by the total number, not two, total number of the frequent. It's just if it is two numbers, we know we divide by two. But for average, it means that we add everything together and divide by the total number. The next number is it 5? Okay, median. Median. M-E, median. From that word, median, you know it's middle. Okay? But that middle has a condition. So, right. It is the variable. Look at the board. It is the variable or variables. See the way I write them. It is the variable or what? That means sometimes it can be two. Some other time is one. So if it's one, we work on it. If it's two, we also work on it. So it is the variable of variables that falls at the middle. That falls at the middle. Middle. That falls at the middle of a given set of numbers of variable that falls at the middle of a given set of numbers when there's a condition. When arranged, that means you cannot just pick middle when arrangement has not occurred. So when arranged in ascending or descending order of signs. When arranged in ascending or descending order of signs. That's size, S-I-Z-E. Of what? Of size. That size is as magnitude. So, how many now? Number 5, are they? That's all. Those are the players as far as this is what. Now, we have single set of numbers. We have a main distribution table. We have a group that it is that group we're about going last year, then we'll stop. So let's just quickly start again. You will be given set of numbers, find mean, mode, median. We'll be given distribution, find mean, mode, median. We'll be given sum that will lead to small equation. We'll calculate it and move ahead. Before we move to group what? Data. And then we'll continue from there. Question 1 for today. Yes. So we are looking at, let me write so that someone will know what we're doing. It's called on group what? On group data. So we're looking at group and what? So the first one we're starting with is on group. And then this one side, that is number 1. That number 1 on group what data. The data that is not group, they just put it like that. Go and solve it. And these numbers could be whole number, it could be decimal, it could be anything. All we know they are all numbers. But in most cases, they always put simple numbers. But just understand that number is number. Whether it's whole number or decimal, all of them is what? Number. Question 1. Taking it from my textbook, Teach Yourself Mathematics. Number 1. Yes, you need to know that. You need to know. But my textbook is still relevant. At least you have more than 4 topics that you can still find here, except the other one. Another one again, where you find permutation and combination. But let's move on, no problem. Question 1. Given the set of numbers, question number 1 for today, given the set of numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, set of numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, comma 3, 1, 3. I hope you are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 1, 3. Those are the set of numbers. Is that okay? 1, 2, 3 to 5. 1, comma, like that, till 5. Then you continue 3, comma, 1, comma again, and then 3. Making 8 numbers, Abi. Full stop. 1, 2, 3 to 5. Abi. 3, 1, 3. All of them, yes, all of them are number, Abi. We are two, Abi. Those of us online, are you following? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 1, 3. Full stop. Fine. The mode. Fine. Question A. Mode. B. Median. C. Mean. Are you there? A. Mode. You can do it, Abi. Okay, I believe. But let's see. Question A. Say we should find what? Mode. This is question 1. Mode, we are from the definition which I believe they still have in their notes. That mode is the one that are called, Abi. So what's the answer? We agree, Abi. Very good. Nobody is even getting annoyed. They all happy that the answer are 3. B. B talks about what? Median, Abi. You know, we must arrange the number proper. 1. How many 1 is there? Eh? How many 2? How many 3? How many 4? How many 5? Okay, 5, 4, 3, 3, 3, 2, 1, 1. So that we let people know what we do. This one is what? Ascending what? That's ascending order. This one is what? You can't use the two at the same. You only use one. But because we're in a class, we have to show you so that anyone you like to use. The one that falls at the middle. This is 8 in all, I mean. So you count 1, 2, 3. You stop. 1, 2, 3. You stop. The same thing. The same thing, I mean. So our mode, how many number is there? So our median. Our median, how many number correct? Yes, see it. It's objective, all right. There's no theory here. Yes, this score is all objective. Except they want to change it here. Those are dealers. So it's all of CBT around. You don't pick A or B or C or D. But for you to do objective, you must understand theory very. Now, for you to find median, when there is 2 numbers, you know, this 2 number is the same thing. And at times it could be 3 and 2. The number may not be the same. But whichever one, you must add the 2 together and divide by what? Because if it is 3, 2, you must say 3 plus 2, divide by 2. But this one happens to be the same number, and our answer is still what? Is it clear?
Hello, sir. Please, can you explain again? It's not really clear.
Really clear. Is it the mode?
Yes, from the beginning, sir.
Yeah, did you copy the notes?
Yes, I did.
Hello, did you copy the notes?
Yes.
We say mode is the one that has the highest frequency. Among all this number, which one is more?
Okay, 3. I didn't copy the notes, so that was where I got lost.
You have gotten it now, Abi? The mode is that number that is common, found everywhere. Or the frequency is higher than others. For instance, 1, frequency here is 2. 2, frequency is 1. 3, 4, frequency is 1. 5, frequency is 1. So the one that has the highest frequency is 3. Median, you arrange the numbers properly, either in ascending or what? Descending. And look for the one that falls at the middle. And this is the one at the middle, 3, 3. You add them together, divide by the total number, which is 2, and you have 3. Because sometimes there could be 3 and 5, or 3 and 2, or 3 and 7. You must add the 2 together. But if it's only one number that is at the middle, no problem. We'll just pick the same answer. Except you don't know how to arrange. It must be the same. Except one does not know how to arrange. But if you know how to arrange, it must be the same. Mathematicians are not liars. They don't tell us. They tell the truth. I'm listening. I don't know that one. Then see part of the question is mean. But what we are doing is arithmetic mean. So what we are doing today is called arithmetic mean. This is arithmetic mean. We'll get to that later. But here is see mean. Nice. You don't need to arrange in ascending or descending anyhow. 1 plus 2 plus 5 plus 3. Total number here is what? 8. Is that okay by us? Mean is addition. Even if there is a lot, because somebody will say that 0, what number? Let's assume I have given you this number 1, 3, 4, 5, and I added what? 0. That means there will be 9. No mind as if I say, but it's a number. Because some today is 0 here. We add everything together. So know the average of those in this area. So that is statistics for you. You must understand that. So in the total here, somebody is X bar. That's the symbol for me. It's still the same thing. And what do we have on top? Somebody 22 all over 8. I mean 2.1.
75.
That is how to find mean, both, median. I mean simple sets of number like this. Who is not clear? To them. Nobody is worried because we are still taking. There is no time to get. Yes,
Hello,
I can
sir.
hear you.
For me, to get media, are we to pick
what?
either? Hello, are you with me, sir?
I
I
can hear
said
you. Go
for
ahead.
media, are we to pick either ascending order or descending order? Are we
Any
to
of
pick
the
either
two.
of the two?
Any
Okay,
of
any
the
of
two
the
because I
two.
gave you note that yes, we either arranging ascending or descending. Take one. You don't need to do the two at the same time. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Are you ready? Question 2. Our question 1 is it landed stably. I mean, we bless the name of the Lord. We'll move again to question 2. Let's see how that will be.
Hello, sir. You did solve it now. After adding, you did solve.
I'm sorry, I see sit on top. Oh, look up. I see the
Okay.
board.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We are solving everything. We can't leave you. It's not possible. Let's take question 2. This is how question 2 will look like. It's a distribution table. They may draw it like this in that objective. Draw something like this. Because they know you know it. They will write age, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and then 45. So now right, it's still on group because there's no group in here. The age is 20, so there's no attachment. You will see when we get to group. We're still on group data. So this one is people. This 3, 5, 1, 1, 2. As it is, the question is wants you to find A, mean, B, mode, media. That same thing we have been talking about. But now solving it in different way. This one is frequency. Yes, number of people. Yes. Yes, number of people. And this is called frequency. And this age. This is called very. You can see that variable is arranged in ascending what? This one is here. So you can see the difference between frequency and what. Sometimes in examination, they could want to, want people to think. They will carry frequency put on top, carry this one come down. You should understand though what is variable and what is what frequency. Because it's objective question. So they can push it anyhow. Or you are the one to identify what is variable and what is what frequency by the definition we have given to you. The first one, solution. Those of us online, I hope you are copying. We'll go like this. This age, we say is the variable, X. Number of people is frequency, F. There is 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. We have 3, 5, 1, 1, 2, 3. We're looking for what? Mean. Question A. When you're looking for mean, this table I'm drawing may not be relevant for somebody who understands more. The person will just carry his calculator. Watch me, you know his objective. He just carry a calculator. A calculator can do it. 20 times 3 plus 25. You understand? We'll give you a point. All over this total, which is 15. And that's me. Because I can use my calculator in exam. You understand? I may not draw this line in exam. Somebody that is in exam hall, you can just press your calculator. 20 times this plus. The calculator will run it. If you write 20 times 2 plus 25 times 3 times 5 plus 30 times 1, like that, you'll get a value. And that value you got all over the frequency, which is 3 plus 5 plus 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3, which is 16. And that's the answer. But because we're in the class, we're drawing table. Yes. It's not easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this is also number now frequency. Frequency is the number of occurrence. How many 20 is there? Don't worry, I will show you practical. Don't worry, later. But how many 20 is there? 3, like that. But this one, how many 2 is there? 1. Is that okay? Another one counted as 1, 1. This one is 3. You are correct. So let's move on. We'll still get there. We'll still trouble like this F1, Fx. That means the F column will be multiplying the S column. And then 60. I hope they are following. 125 is the calculator working. 30, 35, 80, 135. Let me check whether it's that's ability I did here. Let me check. 20 times 3. Hello?
You are right.
Good. Thank you, Jerry. So everything here, if you add everything together, what do you have?
465.
Somebody help me. 465. Good. Any questions? Make sure you are punching this calculator to know what we are doing. Not when I get answer, you say it's right. You must use your calculator to know what we are doing. Because sometimes we could make mistakes because nobody is perfect, have it? To help us to understand what we are doing. Without wasting much of our time, we are looking for what? Mean, which is X bar. And that is summation of fx all over summation of what? X. Abi? In finance, we are doing summation, Abi. 9 summation of fx. That means addition of this column. All over addition of this column. And that will give us 465 over 15. Answer. Calculator the work. And that is it. Any question? Those of us online, any question? Those of us physically present here, I hope you are doing well. You are doing well. I can clean this side of it. This one can go. Fill on group data. B part of the question says we should find the mode, the variable that has the highest frequency. What's our answer? I hope everybody got that. 28. Is it clear? Or is the answer 5? Is it 5? It's 25. So variable is our answer. That one has gone. What's the other one again? Median. Okay. We can do median. It is objective question. Look at shortcut for median. See shortcut on the board. Look up. Oh. But if you don't look up, you will know the shortcut. And that shortcut will help you in the exam, not to waste your time. This frequency.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
I can hear you.
You wrote something. Median is 25. That's supposed to be mode.
Don't mind me, Darren, and the marker. Don't mind the man of God. Thank you. Mode 25. So we want to do median now. So like I said, for median, we're looking at the middle. And this frequency has been arranged in line with this very bit, because this one is starting from the lowest towards 5. So this frequency is telling us how many 20, how many 25, like that. So I will start like this. The whole of all this is 15, a bit. For me to find what's in the middle, I need to count 7, 7. A bit. What number will be at the middle? I start my count. This is 3, a bit. This is 3, a bit. This is 5. Take 4 from here. Out to 3. That is 7. How many remaining here? You remember me? I go down. 3 plus this. Plus this. Plus this. How many there? What number is at the middle? Another number is what? Answer don't come. How understand? I know so you discuss enough. But for those who don't maybe after this one they wonder how many 20s on the board? How many 25? No, right? Chabi is saying no understand. So now when you say this one get wahala, go like that one. Then you have again 30, 31, no 35. Then 40, 45. This is a simple interpretation of everything on the board, Abi. That is it clear? Now if the total variable is 15, it simply means I'm going to count 7 from the far right, 7 from the far left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I stop, Abi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I stop. I fear. Is it clear? Maybe you don't like that method, but this method is bad. Because if this my 3 was 300, what will you do? Will you write 25 to 300? No, can't do that. So, but because this one is small, that's why let me just do it. But that is not advisable. You shouldn't be knowing that. But this first one I gave you is easier. Whether for group data or group data is easy. But another method. This one is not median formula. This is median position. Median what? And that is n plus 1 all over what? 2. That's position. No, position. There's no formula for median. We have a formula for median, but that will be for group data. For group data, median does not have formula. You only have median position. What's our total number? 15 plus 1. So 15 plus 1 over 2. And that is 16 over 2. And that is the 8th what? Position. That means that the 8th position is our median. What is this? Plus this. 8th position is what? Any question? Anyone who not like? News. Thank you very much. It's the Lord's doing. Which one? Okay,
Hello,
the
sir.
first,
Can
okay,
you
that
explain
time.
the first formula again?
And that time you were busy, I understand. Oh yeah, you were busy, I understand. This one is the whole of all this 15, Abi. Now, because it's 15, we need to count 7, 7, have it? So that one number will be at the beginning. We count up, we count down. Let's start from that. Maybe it should be 3 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1. We have counted down, have it? We'll go up, which is what? To make this one 7, I take how many here? 4 now. So I have to do that, have it? How many remaining here? That means only 25 is the variable at the mean, and that is the median. Is it clear? Any method you like, use. Either end. Yes, just one. Sometimes it could be 2 at the middle. You know, if it's 2, we add together and divide. No wala. Any question? We have seen how to find mode, median, and the mean. If you have fraction, for instance, if you have 8.5, it means the 8th and the 9th position are the middle. Yes. Anytime there is half, it means the 8th and the 9th. If it's 5.5, it means the 5th and the 6th are the number at the middle. So you look for those two numbers, add them together, divide by 2, and you get median. Is it clear? Good. I'll do small arithmetic on the board now, and I'll give you that same time to try. Let's know whether you find it interesting. Any questions? Those of us online? Okay. I believe there's no question. That way? Are you feeling me? This question 3 now. We all know the answer, Abi. Abi. When I know the here. Do you know the answer? I will solve it, but do you know the answer? You didn't see what I did now. Hey, who saw what I did now? So what's the value of x? 1. Tell me how the question
It's
with
1.
you. No, value of x is 1. X bar 9 be 31. X bar is mean, Abi. People just got me now. Every time I put here. There was something here before. Yeah, I changed it now. So x is what? We must get our own solve. But because you won't be there when the question was set, Abi, you're expected to calculate and find what? X. So let's go and see how it works. So that is question 3 now. That is the type of measure of position that lead to equation. Can I clean this side? Okay. Can this side go? Those of us online, I can clean this mean. It's not hard. It's the same process. I'll draw a line like this. I'll go like this. This is x, this f. In this case, there will be x. There will be f. So we have 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and then 45. There is 3, 5, x, x, x plus 1, and then 3. So you do the same way you have been doing it. This is 60, 125. This is 30x. This is 35x. This is 40x plus 40. This is 135 that we know it to be. This one we add. Is it clear what I did now? It's the same thing we have been doing, but then there's an alphabet there. We have to algebra, so we have to put it like that. Watch. 3 plus 5 is 8, have it? 8 plus 1, 9. Plus 3, that will be 12, have it? So it's going to be 12 plus S plus S plus X. 3S, have it? Agree? Okay? For this one, somebody press calculate for me. This plus this plus this plus this. What do you have?
No, Mr. Vincent.
Yes, I
The
can hear you.
network is. We can't see the board.
You can't see the board,
Yeah, the network is. And
but can you see it now? Is it clear now?
yes, it's
Uh-huh.
clear, but after they should snap and post to the group.
Okay. I will call. What do you have? Okay, 360 plus. I have me 35 is 65, I mean. 105, I mean. 105x. Is it clear? So to solve that same question, it won't change. Our x bar is summation of fx, summation of f. This is 31, I mean. This is 360 plus 105x, I mean. All over 12 plus 3x. Is it clear? The moment. Is it the board no clear at the time? So snap not the clear now. And the next one. Are you there? 31. What we're going to do now is just to cross multiply. That
Where did you
31 is
get the
31 over
31
1.
from?
31 was given. Now look at the question. This is question 3. If
Okay,
x
I've
bar
seen it.
is 31, fine. That is the mean. The mean was given. S bar means mean. So we'll snap it now. I believe it will be sent to you. So we can now continue. Now this is over 1. We now cross what? That's the symbol for cross multiplication. We will now have 360 plus 105x equal to 31 into 12 plus 3x. Then we're going to expand. This is 360 plus 105x equal to 31 times 12, 372. 31 times 3, that will be 60, 93. Thank you. Is it clear? So I'm going to do what they call collection of what? Lifetimes. So this is 105x minus this. So write 105x minus 93x equivalent to 372 minus 360. So the result of this 12x equal to 12, Abi. And you're all aware that it must be 1, Abi. You saw how I formed the question? And that's what you're expected to. Is it clear? Is it clear? So I'm going to give you one small one. Let's see what you can do sharp before we now move on to okay, no, let's solve that one first. Later we'll give you that one. Go and try the same thing. Abi? Just draw it on the board. When you get home, you manage it. But let's take this fourth question, which involves, what do they call it, frequency construction and address. Then they know what? Let's construct, because when they put the tabula there, the tally, so that somebody will understand what the tally is all about. And you don't know how the exam will look like, whether it's going to be theory, an objective, or all objective. For every system, like those who did the last, I don't think they have even done the exam. The year two, the FBA 840 was suspended. Don't know why they have done it. Last week, they suspended it for what reason best known to them. So I don't know where it has been done, but I wonder if it has been done. No. So, but whichever one is in order. Are you ready? Okay, okay, okay. It's our main formula. We wrote it before. Don't know whether I copied it. The mean is always summation of x, s. That means multiplication of this column. This is it. So everything here, all over it. So that's which is the total number, addition of the numbers or sum of the numbers divided by the total frequency. That is the mean formula. Okay. Already, those of us online, any questions? Okay, we'll take the first question. Where did it? The first question for the on-group data. We'll now move to group data. For the first one, the following outcomes. The following outcomes were recorded. Those of us online, I hope you're hearing. The following outcome.
So are we taking another question?
Question 4, to close this on group data on my own part. But on your own part, to continue. Question 4. The following outcomes were recorded when a die, D-I-E, when a die was thrown. A die now, Ludo, D-I-E. It's not the one of make person waka. This one is die, D-I-E. Die is D-I-C-E. Or die is singular, take note of that. And why die is plural? We're talking about a die. A die was thrown 30 times. A die was thrown 30 times. Full stop. Are we there? We're going to write in horizontal 10, 10, 10. First one. 4. Oh. Dictate man. My number is dictate. 4. 1, 2, 3, 5, 5, 4, 6, 3, 3. Is that okay? When they are throwing the die, they throw 4 came out. 1, 2, 3, 5, 5, 4, 6. Yes. Right. So we'll get there. When we'll get to the end, I'll let you know. This is the 10. This is 10 times. Are you following? When they were throwing it, they throw 1, 4 came out. And they throw 30 times. This is just 10 times, Abi. Another 10 will be under. Another 10 will be under. To make it 30. Already? So we have 2, 3, 1, 4, 6, 2, 4, 3, 5, 6. The last one, 4, the last row, 5, 2, 4, 1, 5, 2, 3, then 4. The first roll is 4, 1, 2, 3, 5, 5, 4, 6, 3, 3. Second roll, for those of us online, 2, 3, 1, 4, 6, 2, 4, 3, 5, 6. The last roll, 6, 4, 5, 2, 4, 1, 5, 2, 3, 4. Are you ready? That is the number of times the die was thrown. And you know that a die has only 6 sides, okay? So anytime when they throw, whatever they have, they write it down. Question A for this problem. Question A, construct. Question A, construct a frequency distribution. Construct a frequency distribution table for the outcomes. Construct a frequency distribution table for the outcomes. B, which I know we have done before, find the mode, median, and mean. You should be able to solve that one. Find the mode, median, and mean of the outcomes. Correct. 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 To a reasonable degree of accuracy. No, still on a B now. B. It's continuation. B. Find mean, mode, median of the outcome. Correct? So a reasonable degree of accuracy. Is that okay? Okay. So for that question 4, 4A, draw a line like this, another one like this. This is a die, abi? Die is plural, take note. Only one they throw. I don't throw plenty. Let me see. Okay, let's look at this here. Size, maybe, of a die. Maybe that was better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No past 6. This is frequency. Now, look at the thing on the board. Look at the first row, second row, third row, and so on. Now, how many one is on all of them? Eh? Who saw two? Okay, they see three rows. One, one, one. These are the tally. And we have three. How many two? Everything. First row, second row, third row. Look at it. Four. Is it four? Ah, people they see you. That's five, Abby. This is one. This is two, three. Then 4. What is five? Five. So that is it. They expect you to look very well and make an informed. So anytime we draw a line like this, when it's up to 5, let me do like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. When it's 4 like that, you cross. That fifth one is one that crosses. Number 3. 3. How many 3? 6. Are you sure? Okay, that means we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll cross. Then we'll put one more. 6. How many 4? 7. 7. Okay. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 7. How many 5? 1, 2, 3, and 5. How many 6? Are you sure it's 4? Any questions? Yes, correct. So now that is A. This says we should find what? Is it the mode? Mode, Abby? This one don't go. Tally, eh? No, you must do tally. Tally is that when you look at it, you stop, you count. First one, you put stroke. You see another one, you put another stroke. When it's 5, you cross to make it 5. Yes, everything must add up 30. Add all this. Must be 30. Check it out. If it's not 30, that means something is wrong with our 15. This frequency. You know, we use frequency to solve that question at that time. So, but you can construct it yourself. But if it's objective, we don't need to construct. But nobody know the kind of exam you are doing until when the thing is approaching. I mean, you will not know whether it's both objective and theory or all objective. So for now, mode. What's the mode on the board? Everybody should know that. 4. Agreed? Good. Everybody has known that one. This is Roman figure 1. Roman figure 2 says the median, I mean. What's median on the board? Somebody help us? We did median today, so you can check your notes and help us. Help us. You should not delay too much on this. I will see debating on it. What is the median?
Median is 4.
People don't think that 4. That means 4 plus 5, eh? No, I was saying that from our knowledge of what we just did today about mean, we can't find it. But in case you can, no wahala. The total number is 30, Abby. Shortcut, Abby. 30 means 40, 14. Okay, this plus this is what? If you take 15, 15, what will be at the middle? No, if you take 15, will anything be at the middle? 15, 15, will anything? So for something to be at the middle, we'll go 14, 14. Just like we did that one, 7, 7, Abby 7, 7 to give us something at the middle. Oh yeah. This is 9, Abby. 9. This is 9. So make it 14. We need 5, Abby. So take 5 from 7. After this down, 14 don't show face, Abby. 2 remaining here. And this is already 8. And this is 14. 2 is there, Abby. How many? 4. 4 twos are the middle. So that is the proper song. Is it clear? Or n plus 1, Abi. Total is 30, Abi. 31 over 2, 15. And what? Half, Abi. That means the 15 and the 16 is the median. And we can count. This is 14, Abi. 14. 15 and 16 there, Abi. And that is 4. Anyhow, answer will show. Is it clear? Our mean is not a problem, I believe. That one we know. Let's quickly do that one here. FS, Abi. That is 3, 10, 18, 28, 25, 24. Somebody help us. This is 30, we know. The way we have been doing mean of it. This is our X now. This is our F. Fs. F times F column. And that will give us Fs so that we can get mean. Yeah, go ahead. Okay. That one I did 9. Then you take 5 from here to make this down 14. So something remaining is 2. That means that this 2 relates to this 4. That means 4 is the 2 variables in the middle. Yes. Is it clear? 108. Thank you. 108. So our mean is summation of Fs all over summation of F, and that is 108 all over 30. Somebody press calculator for us. Zala in exam. Zala. 3.6. Exactly. Alright. No, we have finished that. Instead of us drawing another one for the purpose of this class, we'll quickly create it so that we can get our mean. Our frequency table stops here. Okay? Now, if we are going to do mean, we ignore this. Use these 2 and get our, which we have done before. This is the frequency. This is the size. We get the result. Is it clear? Are we following? At least we can say clearly that everybody here and those of us online, they can solve mean, mode, median for on group what data. We can agree on that, okay? Very good. That means they are doing well. So we're going to change the matter. We're going to change the matter.
Sir, hold on. Oh, wow.
Okay, I can hear you. Go ahead and talk. It doesn't matter. We'll explain.
You clean the board now.
So this one is the former one now. Now we got one whole number. They have snapped it. Now check your group. That one that has one. That has been snapped before. That one. This is question 4. This is the whole of question 4, which is new. That was question 3. They snapped. Check in case you did not copy it. So this is just 4 on the board. You can see clearly. Any questions? Is this showing there? Yeah. Okay. So that's number 4, which is my final example of my own part from group word data. Now we want to start the group, and that's where we stopped last year. So when things are grouped, how to calculate mean will change. How to calculate mode will change with a formula. How to calculate median will also change with a fine formula. A very fine formula. So any question, those of us online? Are you coping?
We are coping, sir.
Good. We thank God. We're hearing people clearly. The next one we're moving into is still measure of position, is still measure of central tendency, is still our measure of location. We want to look at the group data. How do they group? What are the types of grouping we have? How do we know which one is boundaries? How do we know which is limit? We must know class boundaries. We must know class limits. And all this will play as far as solution of this kind of problem is concerned. Are we ready? Group data. There are basically already grammar don't start. Group data. There are basically yes, this one we need grammar to carry the thing. There are basically two types of grouping. Two types of grouping. Only two types of grouping. Namely, the first one is called up to. Up to grouping. Up to grouping. Up to grouping. There are only two types of grouping we have. One is up to grouping, and that one that is up to grouping we want to explain already. This type of grouping, does not. This type of grouping does not overlap or extend. Does not overlap or extend. So the next group does not overlap or extend to the next word group. In a simple language, every group is independent. No moving to the other word group. No crossing back. Example of this type of group. See as it looks like. One, draw this so is earnings. And this is a number of workers. Number of workers between 5 to 9. 5 to 9, 10 to 14, 15 to 19, 20 to 24. Well, 17, 19, no, 32, 25, and 21. 4. If you look at this group, the first group starts from 5 up to 9. The next group starts from 9 up to 14. 10 up to what? 14. The other one starts from 15 up to what? Another one. That means no one is relying. Right? Everyone is independent. Ladies and gentlemen, this is 10 to what? 14. This type of grouping is called class. Class rating limit. Anytime we talk about up to grouping, anytime we see a group that is independent, that group is known as what? Class limit. Class limit is useless, our formula. Because our formula talks about boundaries. It doesn't talk about limits. So what we do, we change it from, as if we are given limits in exam, we change it from limits towards boundaries. Because limit is not useful for our formula. Our formula, median, mode, deals with boundaries. It does not have anything to do with limit. So when they give you limit in examination question, most cases is always on a limit. They want to change to boundary. It's rare occasion. You say class boundaries when given to you. It must be a limit. We take it to what? Boundaries. Then I said this is 5 towards 9. These are groups, have it? When you have a group that is independent of each other, this one does not continue here. Does it continue? Fine. And for us to make sure the thing continues, we need to change it from limit towards boundary. Because our formula called mode, median, for group weighting data does not make use of what? Limit. So you have to change it from limits to what? Boundaries. And this is how to change it. Very simple. This is whole number, If it's whole number, you use point what? Which is 0.5, If it's whole number, I know they won't give you decimal, but you never can tell. But if it's whole number, you change it from class boundary you change it from class limit to class boundary by subtracting 0.5 and adding 0.5. What am I supposed to say? Watch it. This is the lower class limit. Are we there? This is upper. In this particular group, this is upper class limit. Is it okay? Now, I want to change it from class limit to class what? Boundary. I will subtract 0.5 from here, from the lower, and add 0.5 to the upper. That is 9.5. So what? 14.5. And this has now changed to what we call class what? Boundaries. Is that okay? Why this one is what? Lower, class boundary. And why this one is upper class boundary. You must understand all these small things because you may see an objective changing from limit to boundary. They may not bother telling you to change from boundary to limit. Remember what I said. If you now look at what I've just done now, the thing will be straight. 5, 4.5 to 9.5. I see it's joining 9.5, 14.5, 19.5, and 24.5. You know, before I wasn't joining. So that will tell the difference between boundaries and limits. If it's boundaries, there will be connection, just small connection. But if there's a limit, everybody go differ from each other. Yes. No, we are coming to that. If it's whole number, you see what I've done, Very good. If they now give this class, what is it called? This class in decimal. If the decimal is one decimal, you subtract this. If the group is in one decimal, you subtract 0.05 from the lower and add 0.05. And if it's 2 decimal, you continue like this. See this one. This one is subtract, and so on, and so on. You have it? If the question was 10.5, let's say 10.5, so maybe 15.5, let's agree. We say I'm going to subtract this one from the lower and add to the upper because it's decimal. But if it's whole number, it's just one decimal, you take away 0.5 only. No, because there is no independence, there is independence, This one is different from this. Am I correct? Does this one flow to this? It doesn't, have it? So because each group is independent, it's class limit. And that's called up to grouping. No, I just pick this one. I just pick one to explain what each represents. Is it clear? Changing from limits to boundary. That one is clear, I believe. We are taking one. We are just taking one. Yes. It's independent. Class limit is independent. Boundary is not independent. Boundary, no, it's not now. This is what we are working on. Abi, we only tell you that in examination question, we give you question on class limit. And you must change it to what? Boundary. Yes, class limit means up to grouping. And that is where you have class limit. Anytime you talk about up to grouping, it means that each of the group is independent. It does not extend to the other group. It is when I change it to boundary, we now go straight. Abi, there's no more limit. But this is our limit. An examination question will not give you formula on limit. Our mode formula, our media formula is not on limit. It's on boundary. So it is now compulsory that if they give you this kind of question, that kind of question they will give you most in the examination. They will give you grouping like this, not the other one. Yes, you are the one to convert so that you can use it for the mode and media. I have just taught you how to convert, but we are still on up to grouping. We'll take the second one now so that you're able to know the truth. But like I said, that's number two. This is number one. What I just did now was example of up to grouping. That if you are giving up to grouping, you can use mode and media. If you have not changed this class limit to class, what I did is how to convert it to class to fit in the formula for mode and second on. So, but like I said, the numbers not a common language you see in exam. This is what you see in exam regularly. That less than group, which is number two now, you can't see it. It's on real case. What you always see is this. Most of the past questions is only this. Each group that is independent. That's what you see in exam. Because that less than group, you don't need to convert again. And they want you to do this work of convert. Yes, now so number two. Are you ready? Those of us online, I hope you are copying. Number two, less than grouping. Less. Number two, less than grouping. Less than grouping. Less than grouping. This type of group, this type of group, this type of group overlaps or extends. Now number two, we did now the teaching I said that I'll share. See number two. Less than grouping. Now we did now. So it's the opposite of the first one, have it? This type of grouping overlaps or extends to the next group. This type of grouping overlaps or extends to the next group. Unlike the first one, I say it doesn't extend, have it? This one extends. So let's see how it looks like. Example, e.g., for this particular grouping. Like this. This is a weight. This is our is a number of coconuts, number of coconuts. This is 0 to 10. This is 10 to 20. This is 20 to 30. This is 30 to 40. This is 40 to 50. This is 10. This is 27. This is 19. This is 6. This is 2. Is there no difference between this and that one? This one is already in class what? Boundary. This is 10 to 20 is already class boundary. And they won't give you this type in exam because you don't need work to do again, have you? No work to do here. This one is lower class boundary. You have to see this one in exam because this one there's nothing to worry about there. No work here. Are you saying there's no conversion here? Because if it's already in class boundary, my mode and Pythian is already in boundary. So why will I convert? So that's the difference between these two. Like I said, that first one is what you see mostly in examination. This one, you don't see this. What it simply means that the first group, this one starts from 0, less than 10. Less than what? Because the next group starts from what? Less than. So from that language, we have less than 2. Is it clear? Any queries? Okay. So I was saying all this. We'll now take a question. We'll stop at number 4, eh? So this is number what? 5. The table is drawn. Examination question can come like that. This one is now 4. Oh, you dey put 5 for your own. Now 4 will stop. Oh, Abi? And after 4, we now start from group what? Then types of group 1 and 2. The example for today is 5. So, and there is it. Number of students 155. They are all in centimeters. So 159. Everything going to touch it. 164. Okay. 160 to 164. 165 to 169. 170 to 174. 175 to 179. Finally, 180 to 184. We have 5, we have 6, we have 8, have 10, we have 6, and we have 5. Based on that, the question say find. Question A, mean. B, mode. C, media. Height. And normally we will turn this one later to X later, or mid value. But look at it. There is a group data. Is this a less than grouping? Up to a day? And that means it's class what? I must change it to class because of our formula related to mode and yeah. So that's all. Like I said, examination question is this type they will bring. They won't give you this type. It's very rare. It's a long time I saw that. Those of us online, are you copying? I can
Yeah,
clean all this
copying,
one.
sir.
I can clean all this group water. Okay. I hope it's easy. Just I can clean that. Okay. So that let's know what we're doing. Everything not too plenty. This is where we are now. Number 5. That's what we're talking about now. So the first step, this one is not difficult. Question A, 5A, we draw like this. This is our group, which is the height. The height, which is centimeter, 155 to 159, 160 to 164, 165 to 169, 170 to 175. I hope I'm getting it. 175 to 179 and 180. Oh, that's the last one. Good. Now, our frequency, which you know is the number of coconuts, you have 5, you have 6, you have 10, you have 8, you have 6, and you have 5. And this is what we call mid. Are you with me? For us to find mid, we need a class center or mid value or center value, whichever grammar they want to call. For mid value, that is the middle. So that we'll be able to realize a variable to multiply with our usual f in order to get mean. Means formula hasn't changed. It's just that we just need a mid class or class center so that that group can be, adjusted to a single number. In each of the group, there is an upper and there is a lower rate. So what we're going to do is to add the lower to the upper and divide by 2. That's all. Can somebody start? So get the mid. But that mid means median, middle, mid value. The middle value of these two, lower and upper. So divide 155 plus 159 divided by 2. 2 are 2. Okay, 1. And this is 2. Now they talk. What do you have? 15. Point. Are you sure? No divide by 2.
157.
Okay. This plus this divide by 2 is 15. Now they talk now. Because when I hear 200 and something, is it
162.
155? And 157, Abi? Is correct, Abi? You made a mistake somewhere, Abi? Or the calculator cost it. Is it clear now? 157, Abi? So next one, 160 plus 164, divided by 2.
162.
162.
62.
161, 2. Now listen, I
Followed
want to
by
show you something.
167.
Now listen. There is what we call interval. When you have equal interval, you don't need stress. What is the difference between this? So be adding 5 and be moving on. Are you there? Are you there? Are you with me? It was. So you can cross-check whether it's simple. From 155 to 154, what's the difference? 4, this one come. So because they are all equal interval, when you get to 1 or 2, when it is unequal interval, you don't give you unequal interval now, this kind of exam. Is it clear now? So that they don't. If it is theory, don't run like that. But if it's objective, you can easily also do something as fast as you can. You can do your own and divide by 2, or you go through that process, sharp, you are there. Any question? Is it clear? We thank the Lord. The next thing, already we know this, Abi. We know FS, Abi. I don't know. I can't hear. I feel like back to Yongo.
We can ask you. We can look for you, ask the question.
Or you are observing?
No, I'm not asking questions.
Okay, this is not asking questions. I just say no, I'm not asking questions. Is it clear? So our mean is no more difficult, Abi. This one is no more useful because we have gotten the middle. So this time, I have 155 times 5, 785. I have 972. Are you sure? Next, 1670. Abi. Next, 172 times 8. You are not pressing calculator. 1. 137, Abi. 76. Okay. 1376. Next. 885. Like this, Abi. L. 177 times 6. 1062, Abi. The calculator, for example, if it's objective, it's more dangerous. When you don't see the answer, then the question is wrong. And you move on. 9. Like this, Abi. Somebody add this for us. This one. And this. So that we can find the mean. Yes, what? This is 39. Are you sure? Are you sure this is 39?
It's 40.
Okay, they say it's 40. We thank God. This side, how far? It's still our summation of S, our formula for mean hasn't changed. It's still the same process. We just decided to remove the group and get a made value for the situation. I thought so. I did hear. I said that you convert to boundaries because you want to find mode and what? Median. Because these two has a formula that deals with class boundaries. But median doesn't. It's only to get middle value, right? It does not have a special formula for whether group or what we just have to find the x by getting the mid value. When it comes for mode, it has a special formula that deals with class boundaries. And that is what we'll get to. At least we'll see small before I go. Mode and media only. We may not finish, but we'll just start so that I can see. It's not that difficult. But this one, nobody has gotten this one. 6775, are they? 6775 divided by 40. Somebody help us. How about it?
16 points.
169.36.
169.37.
Okay, 169.33, are they?
38.
Oh, 38.
Yes.
The other one is not to 5. And now it's 38 now. It's 38 now. Is it 375? Approximately it will be 38, are they? Or we still make it 0.4. So follow the rules. And this is in centi word. Because it's height, are they? Any question? The next one is B. B is what? Mode, are they? MO L1 delta O delta this delta that
Plus C
times C.
MC.
C, Abi? Very good. C. Is it correct? Good. Look at the board. It's not hard. This is L1, Abi. Lower class boundary. You see where the wala come? This one is not lower class limit. Lower class boundary. Let me throw more light. Let me write the formula down. Where L1 is lower. So that when you are practicing, you know, lower class boundary. Even if I don't solve it, you can finish it off with this, my grammar. This is delta 0 or differentiation of it, dy, or difference, or change. Change. No, we're not doing dividing. This is just change. You know the dividers means change. So this is change. So what we're talking about is difference between okay, let's leave it between the modal frequency and the premodal. Don't mind the grammar, don't mind. You know the pre now before. Post now after. This one is the real mode, Abi. Modal frequency, Abi. The real mode frequency. That means, you know, when we were solving mode that time, we took 25, Abi, and there was 5 as frequency. So 5 is the median frequency. Are you getting it? No, if we take mode as 25 that time, there was a frequency under it. So that frequency will get named. In this case, that frequency is our mode, median frequency. So if I also take mode, which is the variable, there will be frequency under it, which is the modal frequency. Then the frequency before the real mode is the pre. Watch, so if this is mode, then this is pre, this is post. When I did. Okay. The next one. Change at time 1 is also different. Difference between the modal frequency and the modal frequency. See, I hope you saw C, Abi. C is the class, okay, let's say length of the class interval. Is there anything I left? Everything is there, Abi? Good. Primary education. What is this? This is the group, Abi, that has the highest frequency. Abi? So this is the modal group. Moderating group 165 to 169. That's it. In case of judging, what is the modal group? Answer is 165 to 169. But we're looking for mode. But this is the modal one. This is the modal frequency. This is the premodal frequency. This is the postmodal frequency. I don't know everything. Have it. And with the weight now, make the copy. It's a what's different. So this is frequency. This is the frequency. And position has been premodal frequency. Oh. Well, we can see it now, but that's for media now. Media that has position. Mode is talking about which one top part. If it is what is it called? Representation of data, like matcha, we'll still do that. Histogram. The one with top part is the modal, not the other. But for now, this is where we are. This is the group of it that has the highest frequency. 10 is the modal frequency. 6 is the premodal frequency. 8 is the post-modal frequency. Everything done said. Can I clean that side? Are you sure? Those of us online, can I clean that 5A?
You can clean it, sir.
Can I? Very good. So let's quickly run the before we call it a day. Good. I start like this. This is our B. Continuing up here. Without wasting much of our time. Moderating is 165 to 169. We agree, Abi? And you are aware this is class limit, Abi? And our L1 saying about, as a result, we are forced to convert it, whether we like it or. So it's going to be 164.5 to 169. And this is what we are talking about, Abi? And this is L what? Lower class. What's the difference between this? Somebody help us. 5, Abi. 5, Abi. C is 5. Length, Abi, of the interval is what? 5. C is 5. Everything is set now, Abi. I can now say mode is equal to 164.5. L1 plus this one, difference, Abi. That will be 10 minus what? 6. All over 10 minus what? 6. Plus 10 minus what? 8. Are they with me? Any question? Everything is taken care of? Who is not clear? This thing don't have. Yes. No, this is not G, but some people may use G, doesn't matter. But delta, 0, or change, or G, I know what we like. The grammar they do. That's why I spoke for him for board. Plus, this is 4, all over 4, plus 2, times what? 5. This is 164, plus 4, over what? 6, into what? 5. Are they with me? Finally, 164.5 plus 20 over 6. Agreed? Somebody press calculator for us. We are going
3.333.
by this right there. Hello?
3.333.
3.333, Abi. Add it together for us. Add it together.
167.8.
167.8.
8.
A3. Ladies and
Yes.
gentlemen, that is just the answer for mode. Food is not clear. The thing will be in between. Is that mode with inside this list, which is true. It does not go out of 1 to 9. Eh? Does it go out of 1 to 9? So it's there, but we cannot pinpoint the number where is a group. No, anyone you like, oh, you want to use this on my blind. You want to use this on my blind. I'm only asking. Okay, this is over 1 now. 1 times 6. 4 times 5. That's what they do. Or if you like, this divide by this times 5. Anyone is acceptable. Oh, 5 to travel. 5 for where 5 days. 5 come out. Okay, 5 don't come out. This minus this. This minus this. 9 to the 5. Not this one. Don't do it on class 10 limit. It's when you have gotten boundaries, able to use different. Because if you do it on limit, it will be 4.
Hello, sir. Please,
Any question?
how did you get the boundary, sir?
And
The
the boundary. I
164.5.
subtracted 4.5 from this. From 165, I got 164.5. I added 4.5 to 169. I got 169.5. The difference between the two is 5, which is our C in the formula. Is it clear?
Is that how we'll be doing for all other questions? Adding 0.5.
No, other question we did. They were on group data. But this is what you are going to be doing when you are asked to find mode for group data. Anytime the data is grouped like this, formula for mode changes. Formula for median changes. But this is just set of numbers which is on group. We don't look for what is common and we'll pick the result. Is it clear? Good. Okay. Median is CIB. I don't want to see whether I can write the formula down and then you'll be able to do it for me. Those of us online, can you see this formula?
We
L1.
can see it. We can.
Very good. Very good. So our formula, this N you are seeing here, in case you have forgotten, N means summation of F. The total frequency, okay. The total frequency is that. Is it clear? You have seen how it's looking. It's very simple, Abi. Very good. You are doing well, Abi. Okay. This is a median, Abi. B. Okay, this is summation of all frequencies before the median frequency. We'll write it down. This is FM. FM means median frequency. Median frequency. This is not strange. This one is your combatant. Everything is sorted out. You just need to remember the formula. Whichever way they are arranged, the idea is to you don't see Abumi. Summation of everything. Somebody must have finished here, Abi. Somebody must have finished this year. Abi. Thank you. Someone must have finished that, Abby. Before the median frequency. I will still explain, don't worry. I will still write it down at least. So I will do that one. Then we are done for today by His grace. Any question? Can I clean this one? It has been snap, Abby.
No,
Can I
no,
clean this
not
one?
yet, sir. Not yet,
Okay,
sir.
please stop it. Take your time. The grammar count, this grammar on the board. Can I clean this grammar? This is our median, Abby. Let me just throw more light on top. Okay? This is our median. Taking it up. We all know N, that one is not a problem. We have explained N here, Abby. That's not a problem. The only one, L1, they know L1. Already on your notes. They know C. L1 is your note now. Eh? It's the same thing. Okay, don't worry. Where L1 is still lower class boundary, is the same thing. Or no right hand. And do that. Don't say that now. It's all right. One with a marker no, don't cause. Sum of all frequencies before the median frequency. That one don't go. FM. FM means median frequency. I want to don't go. Already they know C is already on the border, so let's get right. Length of class interval. Everything has been taken into consideration. Is there any grammar again to explain? Those of us online, any question? Yes. And from all indication, it be like saying I hear the thing today. But let's find out. I gave you easy method, Abby. The total number here is what? 40. That means we need 19, Abby. Oh, yeah, no. This plus this is 11, Abby. This is 19. You see where I stop? This one is 11. We need 19, Abby. We join that. Everything is still 4 here, Abby. So this is a median word. Is that okay? Median group is still 169. So 165 to 169, which we have also changed for this. This is not more a problem. We have changed it today. Are they following? 10 is the median frequency. 10 is the median frequency. What is this? 5 and what? 6 are the 11, are they? Before the median N is 40, are they? This is 5, are they? I don't solve now. Can I clean this side now? Okay. Without wasting too much more time, our median 164.5 into 40/2 minus 5 plus what? 6 into 10 times what? 5. Accepted? Good. You have 164 plus 20 minus 11 all over 10 times 5. You have 164.5 plus 9, have it? Times 5 over, okay, times 5 over 10, have it? It's okay by us? 164, this is 45. 45 on top of it. 4.5 agreed. Divide by 10. 159 of it.
169.
Continue. That's our media. Any questions? Remember that this is, we use it in doing analysis, okay? We use this for research work. That's statistics. Yes. No, we took this from limit to boundary, yes, as usual. Because we can't use limit for median and mode. And like I told you, examination question will always give you this type, which is class limit, for you to take it to what boundary. It's hard, they give you class boundary already. No. They want you to think small and get the result. We have been able to look at group data. We have looked at group data. By the time we come some other time, we'll be looking at how to apply what they call deviation. Deviation in finding mean, and then approach it to variance and so on and so forth. That will now lead us to measure of the star. But what we're going to do when we come is calculation of mean using assumed means. Before we now move to measure of dispersion or measure of variability, where we look at mean, variance, standard deviation, and in brothers like that. We will get there and we will learn safely. Any questions? Those of us online, any questions? Any questions? You need a copy of the book, it's still available. It's still 5,000, it hasn't changed. No, no one touch it. Maybe like that. Maybe today like that. So if you need a copy, just let me know. For those of us who don't know, I still remain author, St. Vin or Vincent, anyone. My number has not changed, have it? It hasn't. They never come out and empty and never block them. So it's still there. Call, ask questions. And then one more thing, which I have not told you yet, is that when you were there, I have a YouTube channel of it for finance. And here, I also have another YouTube channel for all these calculations. All of them. That YouTube channel is Author Vincent. That's my full name, Nwankpa. My surname, Nwankpa, not Nwankpa. Nwankpa means important child. 1-4 is the child born at one of the market days. So go here. This is my YouTube channel. Go there, subscribe. All the topics you need are out there. What we taught them when you were not around, those people wicked, is all there. Problem distribution, everything you need. They are all there. I follow. So subscribe and keep on going through them and keep on asking questions because you know that as we proceed, we will get to the end. But there's nothing wrong if you have gotten an idea. When we are saying it again, it becomes easier for you. So on that note, any question for those of us online? Question? This is my YouTube channel, yes, for this purpose, for mathematical matter. So, author Vincent Nwankpa, subscribe. And this, if you have a question, you can ask before the next time with it. God bless you. See you again when the need arises.
God bless Mr. Nwankpa.
No, come on. Business moving.